Okay guys, Sunday the 23rd of July and we are on the FTSE 100. So let's have a quick recap of this market from last week in relation to our Sunday analysis, and then we will have a look at the market for the trading week ahead. Okay, so the FTSE 100 was in a sideways range down toward around about 7390 all the way down to 7300. The market was chopping sideways. Last week we had broken up above what was the resistance level, the top of that range, and really for last week we were looking to see if the market held at this whole area here. So basically resistance breaking and potentially holding as support. And then we're also looking up toward these levels up here, because what the FTSE did was it broke up above and then instantly moved into another range. So ranging price action here, we break up above, we come down, we're testing the previous highs, we're also finding resistance, and we're chopping sideways once again. Now into the end of the week, all that went over with subscribers was, certainly after Wednesday, we were looking for the break up, the market to pull back, and then show a strong bullish bounce. It's exactly what we got, and then on Friday we came back down, we tested the lows after we hit a key level of resistance. So there was a key level of resistance up toward the 7.5, we're now at 7.520 now. Unfortunately, the market did rally all the way up into those levels on Friday. However, the setup that I was looking for just didn't come, and then the market started to collapse and ended up getting in somewhere down here on a pullback. And the market came then all the way back down, and it's tested the previous resistance level once again. So for next week, what are we looking at? Well, the main areas are still these two sections of ranging price action, because once again, we have now broken out. Let me just get rid of the rectangle here and here. What we are looking for, or what I'm looking for, is if the FTSE continues to hold up above, really is this whole section here. So 7.420 to around about 7.445. This is now key support. Whilst above this level, the FTSE is technically bullish. Happy to look for those bullish bounces at these levels. And the market moving higher once again. Now, as I mentioned, we then came up into what is starting to become key resistance. Basically, we're coming into this whole section right here. This whole section on the FTSE 100 is toward the all-time highs. All-time highs, they're always going to be good resistance levels that we can watch. Really, really key ones, we have one here. It's really all the way down. So 7.560 to around about 7.535. That is key resistance. If we did see the market making a strong rally up, I would be more than happy to look for potential sell positions up at those levels. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Down below, as I've mentioned, those levels of resistance that we're looking for on the Friday now, really they're coming all the way down to 7.520 to just below 7.500, around about 7.495. This remains key resistance also, and I would be happy to look for potential sell positions. Now, if we're up into these levels, I prefer these levels as resistance. If we start breaking up above one of the levels, I'd be less likely, unless we had perfect price action on the 5-minute time frame, I'd be less likely to look for bullish bounces. Unless we got up above this one, 7.560. If we get above 7.560, it's worthwhile looking for the bounces up toward the all-time highs once again. Now, if the market does not hold at this level and starts to break down below, well then, we're looking at, once again, taking into consideration the range, and I would be watching at around about 7.395 to 7.375. Breaks down below here, opens up that move back down. It's a previous range. I'd be happy to look for the buys. Potentially we'd see bouncing once again on the FTSE. So those are really the main things going into next week. At present, we have broken up above one range and then the second range. we are holding up above the level. Whilst up above here, the FTSE is technically still bullish. I'd be happy to look for the buy positions. Key resistance up above at these levels. If we start to break back down below these levels, then we're coming down to the bottom of the range. And then really you could start looking at a little bit further down also, right here, 7360 to 7340. But if we do start to break back down below this level, and I'm not talking about breaking down below like, you can see the market here breaks down and then shoots back up. That's testing the level. I'm talking about if we see the market coming down, breaking through this level and closing through this level on the daily time frame, it's really a bearish sign. It's the range, the market pressing up and then failing. So if we see that failure, I would really be looking for sell positions at these key levels to take the market back down into key support at 7320. Okay guys, so that is everything for this week. As always, I hope that was helpful. Hope you all have a great trading week next week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.